I guess I'm just worried about the effects of someone's just like tripping hard, like the effects of like distorting your face for the first time. Like, that's what I'm a little worried about. I don't really know what kind of warning to give.
Yeah, as far as just like getting cool experiences happening, this is good. It is weird to be at like dick height, I have to say. Like it would be like, I feel like it would be cooler if we were vertically positioned at like half their height. Then you would still be at like maybe like nipples instead of crotch.
The intersecting sculpted stuff is good though, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Feel the carpet wherever and see if it's wet before you put it down? Sure. Some of it's wet, but most of it isn't. Sure. So a few of the things that we noticed so far. I tried for the first time 2 days ago this interaction that we call like avatar mirroring or mirror mode, where instead of having what you would think about as like a mirror, instead you have a 3D person that's mirroring you across from you. Having the mirror person across from you kind of makes you want to play. And then if you are a person that's inclined to dance and we give you like some dance music, it's also something that I think like makes people want to dance. When you're totally in the groove with the people in a little circle, even if they're virtual and copies of yourself, and they're really moving with you, like really right on the beat. It's just like you just feel like you're in the groove with this circle of people, and they can all look like you, but they can also be other people. You can be someone else, they can be someone else. They're still mirroring you, so it's like you're, this other person that's like totally in the groove with you, and you're like, yeah, boy, I like identify with that person. I feel like we're on the same wavelength, and that's a really interesting effect.
I think is it possible because I feel to refine the story, I need to have the experience. I need to put the thing on there just to have
Yeah, we'll do it as soon as we can. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, Gavin lost 24 hours due to our power, but judging by the headset in Gavin's hand, perhaps we might do it sooner rather than later. I'm not sure. All right, you ready to be scanned? Of course.
Sure.
All right, born ready. Good. It did keep your earring separate. No, it didn't. Your earring's part of your neck. You okay doing it with this one, or do you want a nicer one?
You know what? I think that would be good for my mental health to learn to appreciate myself like this.
Okay, very good.
Try.
Very good. I like that idea. Basically, our creative privilege and task is to design the journey. Good. So now I want to recommend an exercise. Basically, you're going to step forward and give yourself a hug.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, that's yourself.
Like the slight offset, the hug actually works.
Yeah, it's true. At least for me, it elicits kind of a warm, fuzzy self-love feeling. So I'm not sure if it's working for other people, but
I think it is. I think it is a like surprisingly. I mean, it's a very vulnerable thing to do. Like you have to then just decide that you're going to like interact at the like kind of touch level with this, and it's like more of a human interaction than a lot of the other stuff in the app. It's like the hug yourself is very different than like grabbing limbs and moving people around or sculpting them.
So, Eduardo, I would suggest this that you start by morphing the avatar that's in front of you using your right hand. You can just grab a little. So you're going to use your index finger and you're gonna grab anything, and yeah, there you go.
I wanted to do. Fuck. And I can go back, like erase stuff.
No,
Oh, so
that's an
fucked
advanced
up.
feature.
Okay, cool. Look at my face.
Okay? Like with your fingers here. They'll put them in your hand in the right place, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna put your hands in balls, like at a 45-degree angle to your body, and then you're gonna have your legs a little bit more apart, and you're gonna waddle around for 10 seconds, okay?
Gavin,
Yep. Do y'all want bodies? I'm waiting.
I don't have a
Oh, I
body.
got no body.
Do you want them?
I want a body. Yeah, I want a body. No, it's not really the kind of sculpting that gives you like pretty and precise results. It's more like it moves something and makes it look a lot different than it looked before. That's the.
Hi. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Kinda nuts.
Why stop at the mirror? Can you actually? Can I recommend giving yourself a hug?
That looks so creepy.
You're about to encounter and meet with a new version of yourself, a version unfamiliar yet very, very familiar. Allow yourself to be curious and playful as you enter this experiment. And say hello. This is you, or is it? Take a moment to play with yourself. Test the boundaries. What does it feel like to see you, to see yourself in this alternate reality? How do you situate yourself as you project yourself from the outside? And as the music starts to be more and more energetic, so are you. And feel free, just dance. Just dance. Connecting with yourself, playing, and take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Opening your eyes to a new reality. Now perhaps you might feel the desire to give yourself a big hug. A big hug for all those times where you took care of yourself, showed up for yourself. Just giving yourself a big thank you.
Look around this cathedral of giants, still moving, a collage of all your sculpted bodies. You began with no body. You then embodied your body. You then mirrored your body and changed your mirrored body. Now you can see emerged identity. How will avatars and immersive virtual spaces change the concept of identity? What is identity if you have many?